Hi, this is Ron Gannett. I'm here in Saddlebrook, Arizona at Community Church, and I've been reading a lot through the book of Daniel. And I thought Daniel was a guy who really dazzled people with the way he lived for God. In fact, he was a man, I think, that grabbed the attention of God himself. And I asked myself, how could I ever grab the attention of my Creator? Well, if you go back to Daniel chapter 10 and verse 12, it says that the angel came to Daniel and said, Daniel, since the first day that you set your mind to understand God's ways and His Word, and since that day when you decided to humble yourself before Him, God has heard, and I have come to give you the answer to your prayer. I thought, wow, what an amazing thing. All Daniel had to do was to set his mind to understand God's ways and to set his heart to humble himself to what God has to say. My friends, we live in a world where people need to know God, and yet they live in a world where everybody is grabbing stuff for themselves. But do they see people that stand out like you and me that have a different mindset and a different heart set? A mindset to say, God, if you have spoken, I want to know what you have said, and more than that, I want to do it. But secondly, God, I want to have a heart set that ministers and obeys you and you alone. I'm convinced that here we are people as believers that the world is our oyster. God places people in our path every day. And every day when I see them, I need to say, God, what does your word say that they need? How can I minister to them? And God, how can I structure my heart to humble myself before you and before this person? During the Christmas holidays, Pastor Steve and I were sitting at a table, and a little waitress came by, and we were in an awkward situation. And to give her a tip, we didn't have much option, but we decided to give her a very generous tip. And in the process of giving her that tip, the next time that Pastor Steve saw her, she was in tears with the love that she felt, not just from two pastors, but from a whole congregation that loves and cares for her. My friends, it's not hard to serve God. It's not hard to grab the attention of your Creator. Like Daniel, all we have to do is to set our mind to know His ways and to set our heart to humble ourselves before Him and other people.